Hey everybody, it's 11:02 on Wednesday, so it is time for the craft demo, my craft demo. You may have seen the preview on Instagram. We're going to be working with Vicki. I'm going to be working with Vicki Boutin. Did I say that right? Boutin? I think so. Boutin? Boutin. No, Boutin. Vicki Boutin. I literally just went onto her YouTube channel and made sure I was saying it right. So that's how long I can hold a thought in my head. All right, so that's what I'm going to be doing today. So let's turn this around, get this set up. Oh, I didn't like that. All right, does that perspective look good? All right, Craftiness has begun a live video. All right, so I'm going to use her color study, VB color study. Look at how pretty these papers are. And they're double-sided, so if you use them for scrapbooking, there's you know, you can use both sides. You can put something on one side and something on the other side. Oh, I almost don't want to break into this. Yeah, so cute. Anyway, I'm looking for, I think I want to do a solid dark color. Actually, this is perfect. Oh, look at the other side though, it's so pretty. I'm gonna have to order more of this in because I can tell I'm gonna steal another one. Okay, so this, I'm actually gonna use this side. And it's already got this great mixed media vibe going on with it. I am going to cut a 5x7 card front is what I'm going to do. So there's the 5, there's the 7. This is my We Are Memories, I think it's called the Scorekeeper. It's a scoring trim and scoreboard. It's a trim and scoreboard. So look how pretty that is. Makes me want to, I don't know, do a quilt, a cathedral quilt. Okay, so in this set, she has a bunch of stuff, mixed media centric stuff. So I'm just going to show you a few of them. So she's got these texture pastes that come with, but she also has these stencils. These are all part of the color study. She has other things in other lines, of course, but this is specific to color study. She has these really pretty stickers, and I chose these ones because of the gold foil. She has some elements. I don't know exactly what I'm going to use, so I might not open it, because if I don't open it, I'll put it back on the shelf. But look at all the things that are in this packet. So I probably will open that. Yeah. So those are things that I might add in a little bit, and some stamps. We'll see if I use those. But I'm going to start by adding some texture with her textures kit. And this is how it comes. It comes in this set with the palette knife, which is nice. And you've got these bright colors. There's me and my pinks. I like that a lot. But I also like this purple. So let's start with the purple.
Michelle
Great.
And Lois, say hi.
Hi, Michelle. Hi, Lois. Thanks for joining me. Okay, come on. Ooh. Pop, pop, pop. Okay, so because this is texture paste, it is not fluid like a paint. It is pasty, like a paste. So you can see how thick it is. And you know, the palette knife is fine. It comes with the kit, but I like to get as much from my texture paste as possible. So I'm actually going to use my squeegee, my silicone wedge from Catalyst, which I just reordered because I'm low in stock. And I like this, you know, when you scrape down, you can actually, you're going to get a little more of a highlighting. So there's if I do this, I'm going to get a nice thick impression. If I squeeze down, you're going to see it's going to dig some of that texture out, and so I'll get a little color differentiation there. And you know what I'm going to do is put down some wax paper so that I don't care about getting my surface messy. You guys all know that about me. But I do care about being able to clean it up and get the wet stuff out of the way so I don't put my elbow in it. So this is one thing I like to do. You know, this is a sort of a line that's been drawn because of the way I put down the stencil, and so one thing I like to do is come in and mitigate those edges a little bit by smearing, you know, more texture paint around it. And it's it looks like it dries to a matte finish. It does. And you can see it darkens a little bit as it dries. It dries really fast. I don't know if you see that. Nice quick dry. Yep. And then in this, so these 3 stencils came all together as a set, which is kind of awesome. So I'm gonna come in with that pink. Pull this off. Ooh, that is bright, bright pink. Love it. And pull that.
Ruth Hammond says good morning.
Hi, Ruth. Thanks for joining us. So there's a little bit of that going on. Ooh, look how fun that is already. Oh, I love it. I'm just gonna do the same thing, come and add a little smush to the edges so it's not quite so, and you can see maybe when I do that, this pink got a little, where it's thin, it gets a little more transparent. So gotta remember to cover up your pastes or they will dry out. If you want your pastes to last, you wanna cover them up. Okay, so that's a nice background. Already got the mixed media vibe, and you can still see some of the color that was in the paper. The paper was dark with these speckles. You can see that there. And so you can still see that in the background a little bit. And again, it's a nice matte, chalky finish. When it dries, which I love. Okay. So another thing that's a part of this set is these washi tapes. So here's the reason I like wax paper. So just in case any of that's wet, I'm just going to turn that over, and now I can keep going. I can layer up without worrying about getting wet bits on me. Okay, so I'm just going to put down a few of these. Well, I like this one. This one is all, again, this is all color study.
Ruth said the colors are almost day glow.
They are, genuinely. They are genuinely day glow. So I'm going to put this color down, and or this washi tape. And I like having raw edges, and I like having, okay, so you can see that was not dry. So I like to have my washi tape go off the edge. Now this is just, you know, scrapbooking cardstock. So usually scrapbooking paper is a little, what's the word? It's not always as sturdy as other papers, and so you might find that it reacts to the water more. It also might dry faster because it's more porous. So I'm just gonna build a little vignette here like this. These are all brand new, so struggling a little with the. I don't know how straight I got those on there, but that's okay. just gonna put it to the back because in the end I'm gonna glue that down. So that's a good start. And then let's see, I might come in. Yeah. So really some pretty accents. They also have just these little gold dots, which are fun. I'll just throw some of those down. Ooh, right off the bat, pop, like that. Gold dots. So I actually like these floral bits. I'm just gonna come in and throw down some flowers. Some of these flowery pieces. And I should say that other than choosing to work with this line, I have no agenda. I have not thought about what I'm doing. I'm just plunking. Some of you know that that's often how I deal with things. I'm a plunker. I am creating a little bit, intentionally a little bit of a circle here. I think thinking about what I might add. In terms of some dimension. And I think I'm just gonna add a little bit of these dimensional bits. These my phone is like, you need to exercise. Thanks. Let's see. So I might save some of those. I am gonna open these. I should have just admitted that at the beginning and had it ready to go because, yes. Hard to get, come on in here, there we go. All right, so you can see I've got some bigger elements that I might put on with, I've got my adhesive bucket over here, and I've got a little bit of foam left. So this is foam tape, so if I do this, I might actually put it in with, yeah, I'm gonna put it on with some foam so that it's dimensional. I'm gonna put it there, and then a little tiny bit here. Across there. I also have foam dots that are already dotty that you can use on things like this. Oh. Getting a little buildup going here. Cute stuff. Thinking that this is going to go on there somewhere at some point. This is full-on auditioning, trying to find something that works, that I like. You can see it's come together pretty quickly. It's only been a few minutes and I already have, you know, and this is all, you know, put together. So I've already got quite a all right, so I'm gonna put this moth down, and because I want it to be dimensionally above the other things that I put down already, that was weird. I'm actually gonna double up on the foam. That is done. So I'm going to double up like this on the foam. So it's twice as thick. And I'm going to stick it there. I think, yes. So that So now I've got several layers going on there. Hopefully you can see that. All excited and colorful. And then now I can come back maybe, well, let's see what I have in this set.
This shiny dots, I missed those. Are this part of it?
Yes, those are those come over
okay.
here. So I can. Dots look more random if you put a couple of them close to each other. I have learned. All right, and now you have to watch me try to, you know what, there we go. There, I solved it. So let's see, these ones are even bigger. Ooh. I like that. If I do that though, what I might do is add, yep. So I like this a lot. Kendall, is there a set of glue dots in the middle of the table there? Do you mind grabbing me your set? Yeah, thank you. You brought those over earlier. Thank you. All right, so these are another set that I sell, and these ones are dots, and so you just put them on like this. Like this. And when you have something fairly substantial like this, you should always put something in the middle too, because otherwise it's going to gap a little. Okay. This is where I need to grab my, you can get these great tweezers. A couple different brands sell them where you squeeze them instead of, squeeze them to open them. And they have a nice pointy tip, so you can use it to help you at moments like this, which I should probably just capitulate and do. Okay, so if I put this down here, I'm gonna put it fairly central, and then I'm gonna fill in a little bit around it with a little bit here and there to bulk it out a little. And maybe I'll give myself a little. You know, I actually think that might already be done. Is that crazy? Is that crazy? And you can see that I have sacrificed some of those little gold dots that I put down because they ended up behind things. So I'll just put a couple more, because there are lots of gold dots. Slightly different sized gold dots that you can see that all came off of this here. And I kind of want to put one more of these. Maybe. Like that. There. What do we think? What do you think, Kendall?
I love it.
Is it missing anything?
Beautiful. No.
I mean, the background, so color-wise, these paints did not exactly match perfectly with the, in fact, now that I look at it, I don't think these were meant to be part of the color theory, or color studies line, but it's created a dark background so that the stuff on the top pops a little bit. I actually am going to do just one thing. I think this corner needs a little something there.
When you leave the leaf kind of beyond the card, how will that fit into the envelope?
That's a good question. That's the sort of question that when I give it away would probably get answered at that moment. Whether or not I use a card, an envelope that is bigger and accommodates it, or if I snip it off, which I am not opposed to doing if it furthers my my end goal, which would be, you know, giving it away. But
it looks good over.
Yeah. I'm just wondering about maybe doing, just trying to find something that's maybe similar that would go off the other direction. So my thought is that maybe I will cut this off and have it poking out. So if you do not believe in cutting up your elements, avert your eyes. And then there. So now we have a little balance, maybe that direction. Huh.
Great.
Yeah, that came together really fast. So since that came together really fast, let's think about some of these other elements that are in here. You can see it's quite a large collection. So if I were doing let's see, if I were doing another project, I might look at ways to dimensionally. So, you know, it's a pile when it's like this, but if you dimensionally layer things into each other, you can find that, so here it is one on top of each other, but if you add a little dimension, they look a lot more intentional when you do it that way. Ooh, how about this? That's kind of fun. So you could see this maybe on a big piece of paper if you wanted to do an actual scrapbook layout. So let's grab this one. I didn't think too much about which one it was, but say I was doing something on this end. If I thought about it, I would have, ooh, you know what? I have old photos sitting right here. Not exactly sure who these folks are. To be honest, they came from a family member through my husband's side, so I need to sit him down and let me have him tell me. But these are kind of cool. Look, sort of classic old-timey photographs. So, you know, if I were doing a scrapbook layout, I might start with my picture and layer in some fun stuff with it. And create a little dimensional interaction. Now this would be probably, if I were serious about this, I would start gluing it down.
Can you push it up a little bit?
Ooh. Is it not in the frame?
It's not in the frame.
Okay. Compromised.
I'm lagging here.
No problem.
There you go.
There you go.
That's it.
So, yeah.
It's great.
Right?
Yeah.
It doesn't take much. When the supplies you're using are pretty, it does not take much to put together a nice layout. And then, you know,
That's cool.
not the right color, but then you could come in with some of the stickers maybe, and
Lois just thanked me for asking you.
yeah, I'm sorry. I should, when I have my computer in front of me, I can see where it is. But what's funny is that this is a black and white picture, so it'd be kind of funny to put "be colorful" here. Yeah. So why don't I go ahead? Actually, let's make this a case study for this. So I'm just gonna slide these things apart so that I can put this picture down. And maybe eventually I'll get the down low on who's actually in the photo. That's, me and my fingernails. I would offer you guys a nickel for every minute you have to sit here and watch me do that for, but then I wouldn't have any nickels because I do a lot at this point. Come on, there. Okay. So let's say we put this down here-ish. And fortunately, there's a little bit of a grid on the background, so it's giving me a little bit of an idea if it's straight. And this would be kind of neat if I do it as a embellishment. Okay. How cute is that? And then how about, I'm just gonna use this stuff. This is an option for double-sided tape too. If you don't want to be too fiddly with it, you can just use this stuff. And more dimensional stuff again. One, oop, two. Got quiet.
Work in progress.
Yeah, my brain's.
We need to have a little music in the background for these moments.
Musical interlude.
I like her style in contrast to like Tim Holtz or Seth.
Yeah.
It's nice to have different varieties of
Exactly.
artists to work with.
It's a nice style. It's like a little more colorful and a little more, you know, Tim Holtz is all grungy,
Yeah.
and Seth is, he's got his grunge on, though he admits he's getting a little more colorful.
Yeah. And it's different than Stamperia too, which is more of
I almost corrected you.
you didn't have to.
Stamperia. Yes, it's not Stamperia. Okay, so I'm going to do the thing where I put some dimensional dots down behind this.
This would make a nice gift too for the people in the photograph if you were to,
Yeah.
or a relative of them.
Scrapbooking. And this is just, you know, these are scrapbook 101 layout tips, right? Like layering and having something go across your piece. And so one thing I might do, since I'm going to use this Be Colorful thing here. Actually, I'll just go ahead and plunk that down right now, since I know I want to use it. If I put that there, then maybe what I'll do is write something like up here that makes that make sense, like in real life. They are.
Yeah.
Let's see, 1, 2. I'm not going to use a lot on these because I don't have that many glue dots. Because I want to double it up. So I've doubled it up, and now I'm going to place this here. Just a little pop of color. And you know, there's lots more I could add. I could put in more. I do love these gold accents. These are kind of fun, aren't they? And
a little behind. Okay, there we go.
There we go. Oops, sorry. So, I probably, knowing myself, would keep going a little bit with this, but you could leave it as simply as, you know, as simple as this. It's like I've captured the photo and I've got my, that came off. Got my little saying here. So, yeah, look at that. So cute. All right, well, any other thoughts? Yeah, me too. Okay, so that is our demo for today. It is Vicki Boutin color study, VB color study. If you're looking for the hashtag on Instagram, and I do have some of it left. There's a rack of it in the studio end, the scrapbook end in the studio, and even if you don't particularly like the color study set, you know, these techniques are really easy to do with almost any of the scrapbook sets. So little convergence there of mixed media and scrapbook supplies. Hopefully give you some ideas. All right.
Yasmin said she loves the page.
Yay! Thanks, Yasmin. Hope to see you in the store soon. All right, ladies. Thanks for joining us. Bye.